On the day of the interview, my laptop was down, my phone was off. I was running elter skelter. There was no light. I was trying to charge my phone. I was trying to charge my laptop just because it was a virtual interview. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my last video, I was sharing my job hunting experience from post NYSC till November December 2020. So I would like us to just continue from where we stopped. On 24th, on 24th of December 2020, the person whose POS I had been using as my major POS terminal called me that she was having some network challenges on her POS machines at her shop, and then she needed the one that I was using to carry out her transactions. Meanwhile, I was using that, I had at the back of my mind that I wanted to use the festive period to make up for the losses that accumulated before December. So on that 24th, it was like everything just turned against me. So I had to return the machine. On 24th night stroke 25th, I remember crying for almost an hour. I was just there down. I wasn't even excited about Christmas. I was just there, just being me and crying and talking to God. And then it felt like God was not listening to me. And then I was hopeful, okay, if the business does not work out, thank God I have a job and they are going to call me back. Because I figure that, yeah, God is working for me and then the job is going to be mine. So I went back to my parents' place in good faith that I was going to be called upon. And then 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and on 29th, one of the people I met at the interview contacted me that they called me, that they called her now and they asked her to resume first week in January. And then it seemed like, okay, they'll call me, they'll call me, they'll call me. Minutes into seconds, okay, minutes into hours into days, and I never got called. And by the time the year was running to an end on 31st, it just seemed like, no, this cannot be God's plan for me. Like, God cannot just leave me in the middle of nowhere, no business, no job, nothing, no means of income. How do I want to cope? It was very traumatizing for me. And I just didn't want to pray. I just wanted to be there. I didn't want to talk to God. I felt like, please just stay wherever you are and let me stay where I am. Like, let's just day our day. I don't even want no New Year plans, nothing. I'm not even hyping anything. And I didn't even want to go to church for the crossover service, but my daddy is a pastor, so I had to go to church. And even in church, I wasn't excited. I couldn't like concentrate on the service. I was just down. I was crying within me and all of that. And then on the second or on the first day of 2021, my sister called me over the phone and then she was trying to encourage me. Please don't give up. Oh, just keep your hopes high. Just talk to God. Just believe in Him. And I just started crying. And everybody just felt like, Christiana that was just laughing now, that we were gisting, that we were talking. How come she's crying? Like, what has been going on? And then I couldn't even hold it any longer. I couldn't control the tears. I just started crying. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. God is not listening to me. Everything is just going against my plan and all of that. And that went on. My sister encouraged me, we prayed and we continued into the new year. I had to reopen my shop. I reopened my shop and the business didn't seem like it anymore. So I had to stop the business. Meanwhile, I was still job hunting. And the opportunity came for me to learn fashion design, which is a skill I acquired before I went to study, to serve. Before I went to serve in Kwara State, I had started learning fashion design, and then I decided that okay, let me learn male native attire. So I went to my uncle's place and I was going there 3 times in a week. And then in between, I had to start a course, like a diploma course, and which I'm currently running, which was not even in my plan, that just came along the way. God's plan is the best for us, but because we are clouded by what we want, what we expect, we tend to forget that in the long run, only God's plan for our lives is important. And then I was taking the course, and out of nowhere, my friend just called me that if I'm looking for a job, that she can talk to someone for me and all of that. And that was in October 2021. And I sent my CV to her. She sent me a link. I registered on the link, and I was called for a virtual interview. Please note that all the interviews that I've been attending, most were not just single stage interview. There were two stages interview, there were three stages interview. And I kid you not, this was just a single stage virtual interview. On the day of the interview, my laptop was down, my phone was off, I was running elter skelter, there was no light, I was trying to charge my phone, I was trying to charge my laptop just because it was a virtual interview. And finally, when I got to charge everything, they contacted me that the interview had been postponed. So it gave me time to, charge my phone, charge my laptop, and prepare ahead for the next day when the interview was supposed to hold. And they asked me during the interview when was I available to resume. I told them I could resume anytime from the following week. And exactly 1 week after the interview, I got the call to start a job. And this was something I've been praying for how many years? Remember that I resigned my job in November 2019, and then I got another job in November 2021. I want to encourage you with this video, which is the point where I'm sharing this story at this point, that irrespective of what happens in 2022, let God lead you, let God direct you, irrespective of the challenges that you face in 2022. Just believe that God is somewhere looking at you and hearing your prayers, listening to your prayers, but is working it out to fit his own plan for you. Because if it does not align with his plan, then it's not going to work out well for you. So it took 2 years of waiting, 2 years of prayer, 2 years of crying, 2 years of fasting to get another job. So thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. Please like my video and comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Share your experiences with me, and please subscribe to my channel. Once again, my name is Showme Christiana.